Welcome to your comprehensive, extended forecast for the week of July 6th to July 12th, Aquarius. As the fixed air sign of the Zodiac, governed by the electric, revolutionary energy of Uranus and the disciplined, time-honored structure of Saturn, you occupy a unique space in the cosmic landscape. You are the visionary, the rebel, and the architect of the future, always tuned into frequencies that the rest of the world has yet to perceive. You see the patterns, the systemic flaws, and the potential for transcendence where others see only the status quo. This week, the celestial energy is calling upon you to perform a delicate act of integration. You are being asked to bridge the gap between your brilliant, abstract, and often lightning-fast ideas and the concrete, sometimes stubborn, and undeniably physical reality of your daily life. You have a natural tendency to live in the clouds, dreaming up radical ways to revolutionize your career, your community, or your personal philosophy. But the stars are encouraging you to plant one foot firmly on the ground right now. It is time to turn what if into here is how. How can you take one of your most innovative, forward-thinking visions and make it a tangible, functioning part of your life this week? This is not about dimming your light. It is about grounding your electricity so you can actually build the future you are dreaming of. In your relationships, you value intellectual connection, radical honesty, and absolute personal freedom above all else. You need to be surrounded by people who respect your fierce individuality and your absolute necessity for space to think and create. This week, you might feel a sudden, compelling urge to distance yourself from the status quo, both in your social circles and in your romantic life. You may feel stifled by traditional expectations, outdated relationship dynamics, or conversations that feel repetitive and shallow. If you are in a committed relationship, use this intellectual energy to invite your partner into your world of ideas and future plans. Shared mental stimulation is your best way to deepen intimacy right now. Do not just talk about the day-to-day. Talk about the future. Talk about your deepest curiosities, and ask them about theirs. If you are single, your unique, unconventional perspective is incredibly magnetic. Do not be afraid to voice your most out-there opinions or share your radical dreams. You will attract the right kind of person, someone who appreciates your complexity by being unapologetically, authentically yourself. Do not compromise your truth to make others comfortable. Professionally, your mind is your greatest asset. You see connections, patterns, and solutions that others simply miss, and this week, you might be called upon to troubleshoot a situation that seems impossible to everyone else in your orbit. Do not shy away from being the disruptor. If the current systems aren't working, you have the unique vision to suggest a better, more efficient, and more human-centered path. Just remember that change is a process, and you might need to use a little diplomacy, which isn't always your default setting, to bring others along with you. Your goal this week is to be a bridge, not just a lightning rod. Financially, think about how you can use your resources to support your long-term visionary goals rather than just maintaining your current comfortable lifestyle. You are likely to have a sudden, inspired idea about how to manage your money, invest in emerging technology, or diversify your income streams. Write it down, analyze the data, and look at it with a cool, detached eye before making a move. Your physical and mental well-being is tied directly to your nervous system and your calves and ankles, which, in medical astrology, are the areas you govern. When you are mentally overstimulated, as you often are, your nervous system can feel like it's vibrating at a frequency that is just too high for your body to handle. This week, your goal is de-escalation. You need to find ways to ground your electricity and bring your spirit back into your physical form. Walking barefoot on the grass, doing light, rhythmic stretching, or engaging in activities that require steady, repetitive motion will help you stabilize. Mentally, you can become trapped in a loop of overthinking, constantly analyzing every possible future scenario and every potential outcome. When that happens, get out of your head and into your senses. Cold water on your face, the tactile sensation of a piece of dark chocolate, or deep, rhythmic breathing can pull you back into the present moment instantly. You are a mind-centered sign, but you have a body that needs love and attention to sustain that brilliance. Monday, July 6th. Start the week by writing down your most out there goal. Do not worry about the logistics of how to achieve it yet. Just acknowledge the vision and own your desire for change. It is the first step toward manifestation. Tuesday, July 7th. You may feel a bit restless or bored with the standard routine. Instead of fighting that energy, use it to reorganize your workspace, update your systems, or rethink a habit that has become stagnant. Your environment impacts your productivity. Wednesday, July 8th. Your mind is incredibly sharp and lightning fast. This is an excellent day for brainstorming, writing, coding, or solving a complex technical puzzle that has been bothering you. Trust your insights. They are coming from a place of deep logic. Thursday, July 9th. A great day for social connection and networking. Reach out to a friend or colleague who shares your interests. A single conversation could spark a brand new project. Collaboration will multiply your results today. Friday, July 10th. By the afternoon, you might feel an intense need for solitude. Do not apologize for taking time to be alone. Your battery recharges in the quiet, and you need that space to process the week's events. Saturday, July 11th. Engage in something that defies your normal routine. Visit a place you've never been, learn a new skill, or explore a radical perspective. Feed your hunger for novelty. It is your fuel. Sunday, July 12th. Dedicate the evening to mental clearing. Detach from your screens, turn off the notifications, and spend time in a low-stimulus environment to prepare your mind for the week ahead. This week is about finding the harmony between your revolutionary spirit and your everyday life. You have so much to give to the world, but you can only sustain that pace if you respect your own biological and psychological limits. Remember, Aquarius, being a visionary doesn't mean you have to be disconnected from the earth. When you ground your ideas, they become reality. When you communicate your dreams with patience, people are actually able to follow you. You are building something important, but the foundation matters just as much as the roof. Trust your intellect, respect your need for independence, and never, ever lose that spark of curiosity that makes you who you are. Furthermore, reflect on the last few months. You have been moving through a period of intense intellectual growth. Many of the old structures you used to rely on have shifted or fallen away entirely. This is not a failure. It is a clearing. You are making room for a more authentic, more effective way of being. As you move through your days this week, observe the things that make you feel truly alive versus the things that just keep you busy. Prioritize the former. You are the one who leads us into tomorrow, but for this week, make sure you are taking care of yourself today. You are strong, you are capable, and your perspective is needed more than ever. Stay true to the path you are creating, even if you are walking it alone for a while. The world will eventually catch up, but your job is not to wait. It is to keep moving forward. Do not fear the intensity of your own thoughts. You have an internal map that few others can decipher, and that is your gift. Use it to navigate the complexities of this week with grace. When you find yourself getting lost in the what-ifs, remember the what is. You are here, you are breathing, and you have the power to create a life that honors both your brilliance and your humanity. Celebrate your small wins, acknowledge your unique contributions, and never stop pushing the boundaries of what you think is possible. You are a pioneer of the human experience, and your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. That is all for this week, Aquarius. Keep thinking big, stay true to your path, and I'll catch you in the next one.